Welcome back to the Keep of Raedric, or Raedric's Hold. I acquired the key from Netmar because I defeated Austria and freed Gracchio, what was his name again, his acolyte. And now I can go through this door with the key, and that will lead me to Raedric's throne room, I believe. I'm not sure if I meet more opposition, but I still got the Aberethian robes on that disguise me as a ally of those people. But let's hope it will work, or else I will have to equip some other armor again, because it's all light armor. It leads me up to where exactly? To the Keep Chapel. Seems good. Ready to kind of mess. Oh, this is the kitchen area right here. I'm thinking of swapping my clothes just to be safe, or my armor I mean, because I don't want to get killed. So let's change real fast. Just pick any armor I got in my inventory for now. All medium armor, I think. Would work. And yeah, it seems kinda heavy for a mage character, so let's equip him with some light armor. Looks good endurance. On Raedric. Ooh. Is this the main room? There's a soldier. The champion of Barath. He doesn't see me yet though.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
Try to sneak past him. Ooh, there's another one. Oh my. This is the throne room. I'm actually in the throne room. And I guess they're not hostile yet, because I can talk. So let's do that. Hope I can reason with him. Or else I really have to put up a good fight. I'm not thinking I'll be able to defeat them all, so... Oh, looks at there he is. Sitting relaxed in his throne. Like a bad king. Let him approach, flanked by a host of guards, all of whom regard you with mute hostility. Lord Raedric VII observes you from his throne, clad in ornate plate. His eyes have a hollow quality, and there is a pallor to the man's gaunt face that leaves his features showing stark against his dark and unkempt hair. It's quite an arrogant posture, chilling into his throne. There is a dagger discarded upon one stone arm of the throne. A thin crimson rivulet worms its way down from the blade and past Raedric's fingers, even as he leans forward to regard you with a piercing gaze. Thought he'd be better looking, even with all the inbreeding. That's a sneer. Though his face is calm, you notice Either's hand straying toward his weapon, as though with a mind of its own. He's kind of nervous.
It is unlike Kolsch to hire mercenaries, or foreigners for that matter. And you are not one of mine, so I cannot accuse you of treason.
His fingers close loosely around the pommel of the dagger, as if to ascertain if it is still there, and then flinch away. Seems to be like a confrontation in the making. You've come far closer than his people ever did. Raedric looks to his guards, who shuffle nervously. Much too close. He looks back to you. A quiet infiltration, and done more skillfully than Kolsch could ever manage. I did not expect it. Well, he's complimenting me.
What has my cousin promised you? Some grand reward? If he had any resources to his name, he would not covet mine. And if he had any honor in him, he would not have tried this here, now, when I have lost so much.
There are a lot of options. Wait, what? Kolsk is your cousin? Yeah, what's that about?
Oh yes, we are kin, he and I. He was raised within these walls, in fact, privy to all the privileges our family had to offer. But a greedy man always hungers after more than he receives, however bountiful. I was eldest, heir to the stewardship of our lands, and he was not.
The legacy brought chaos with it, panic and despair. Kolsk took advantage of that chaos, creating division in our ranks, luring loyal men and women to his cause, good men, good women. Raedric's gaze goes distant for a moment, and then he glances at you, and his lip curls. He fled the keep in time to hole up in the wilds beyond the village, to play at being a commoner and court favor with the people. And while he plays at conqueror, the Vale suffers. Families, traders, all. I do not have enough men to guard the roads and defend us from Kolsk's incursions both. My attention suffers, and so my governance, my family. Raedric breathes out through his nose, nor can I make the effort necessary to bring about an end to his curse if we are beset at all hours by his treacherous plots. That reminded me, I have to... His wife is in danger. I believe Kolsk was telling me that, but I didn't find her though. Maybe somewhere on this level. I came to stop you. Not right now. What have you lost?
Much. There is a plague among us here in Gilded Vale. The legacy is but part of it. The rest is fear, heresy, perversion. Each incident alone is but the flicker of a candle, but together, a blaze that will destroy us.
The legacy is a test of faith. It has driven many to madness. They cling to hollow promises, to dark and terrible things. Each lie permitted feeds the fire, every whisper from preening charlatans and venom-tongued midwives, the words of false prophets, the promises of dead gods. He clenches a gloved fist. Well, he has a flair for the dramatic.
The flame consumed her. My Ygritte.
His wife.
And our child with it.
Did you kill her with a dagger? And your child? Because your child was... it was a hollow-born. So that's why he's kind of depressed. And he killed his own child? Wow. Still blood on it? Point to the dagger. Yeah, what happened there?
A just sentence.
There's a sudden careful stillness in his expression. His voice wavers, and in that moment of pang of grief crosses his face. Ygritte knew. She hid the verses from me, the tokens. She knew what I would make of them. The scattered god poisoned her against me, made her deaf to my instruction. Only when our son was born, that hollow thing, that monster, then we both knew what her crimes had wrought. Raedric turns a baleful look upon you, jaw working, face flushed and splotchy with emotion. It could not stand. He brings up a hand suddenly towards his temple, obscuring his face. What does Kolsk know of sacrifice? He would indulge himself, let us succumb, one by one, and suffer Barath's punishment, until the final soul goes to its keeping, never to return, and Gilded Vale is but a barren land. It seems to me he lost all hope for the people in Gilded Vale, so I guess I will have to fight him. Let's talk some more just to be sure. You murdered your own wife, your child. I carried out a sentence. Would you have me give her to an executioner? In the Deerwood we see to our own justice. Raedric sits back in his throne, his knuckles white upon the armrest. And that thing, that silent aberration, that was not alive to kill. His dark eyes narrow. Keep your recriminations, trespasser. I have done my duty. I'm trying to postpone a fight because I have the feeling I can't win. So maybe I can try lying. Kolsk didn't send me. Did he not? Or do you throw his name at my feet to spare yourself? Raedric sneers. He is counting on you all the same, a distraction at the least, and an able killer at best, so long as he can use your presence to his advantage. He relishes such opportunities, striking where he can from the shadows. Kolsk lacks the strength to see the matter done. Raedric motions to you, so he relies upon stronger allies.
You are a pawn in Kolsch's designs, and he has kept his motivations from you for a reason. I wonder if you understand what it is you do, or what you might accomplish if you were better informed. You have proven your competence in your way, and had I such an ally, we might together put an end to Gilded Vale's woes, lift the curse once and for all, and in doing so, return us to a life where such strict measures are not necessary.
So I've got some new options there. A lot of options are redded out. You really are mad. Yeah, let's talk some more about... I'd like to know more about the Raedrics. Raedrics? It is I. It is but I alone now, but the Raedric name was birthed in glory. We have been stewards of Gilded Vale for generations. Its people look to us still for guidance and protection, first from the excesses of the Empire, and now from what dangers the dear world holds. I have inherited that duty, by my vows, by my title. So long as I am Thane, I will permit no threat against our lands, be they mortal or spiritual in nature. So he means to protect his country still, but kind of in a harsh manner. And so what has happened to Gilded Vale? Legacy, Raedric breathes. Shortly after the death of the scattered god, Waidwen's legacy fell upon our lands. He shakes his head, and despair came with it. How could it not, when the curse took our children, our hope from us? I knew that Barath would not allow such cruelties, not unless we had lost his favor. Some in the village cling yet to a false faith, worshipping the dead god. They revere him in secret, even knowing what it brings upon us. My own wife, she continued her heresies against my wishes, and when our child was born, we saw then that no sin remains unrevealed. His jaw works. No man is free from Barath's judgment, no woman. She's a strong believer then. Raedric looks to the dagger resting on the throne. I will do what I must to ensure that we do not stray again from the path. But it has taken time to root out the last of these cultists within our village, time Kolsk used to gather his forces. Yeah, I'm willing to listen. What did you have in mind? Maybe I can reason with him.
Good, good. The stakes are too high for rash action. Be assured Defiance Bay will hear of your assistance to them.
Oh, it matters for the future. You are in a position to put a swift end to this rebellion. I have wasted too many resources on Kolsk and paid the cost for it. Kill him, and I can refocus my attentions upon this blight. Between the priest and my animancer, we can determine a cure. My family will be the last to suffer for this legacy. Yeah, there's a problem though. I don't want to kill Kolsk. It seems kind of excessive. So if I have to make a choice between Raedric and Kolsk, I will choose killing Raedric. But I'm afraid my ass will be getting kicked, because I can't handle the troops. But I guess we'll find out later. I don't know, I think it's nice that someone's there to distract him from killing the rest of my town, even if they're not the best neighbors these days. He has doubtless attempted to ply you with lies, hoping to pull you to his side. He will permit you to approach him, so that he might work upon you further, and then you will have your opportunity. Well, I trust Kolsk more than he. He killed his own child and wife. It's a crazy man. I guess I should be attacking. There's no reasoning with him. So here goes nothing. I'm not convinced. Defend yourself.
So be it. May the twinned god take pity upon your splintered soul and scatter it to the winds.
Well, may the twin god protect me as well. Yeah, let's end the dialogue. Oh god. A champion of Barath, a paladin, a bodyguard, an archmage. What do you got? A favored, an archer, another champion, and Raedric himself. Seems like a hopeless situation. Let's buff
How may I help?
before the fight. Yeah, use it
Yes.
like that.
What?
You use a scroll on the first one.
Oh.
And yeah, some speeding. And oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Beat it. Not in the middle of a fight. You need to charm someone. Maybe I have a chance then.
Well,
Focus on one person.
what?
Maybe I have to focus on Raedric first, but I'm not sure.
Hey. How may I help?
Some destructive spells seems good for now. Oh my. Wow. I'm off to a bad start. Come on. Oh man, I'm not able to fight them. This is madness. This is total madness.
Yes.
What?
Getting my ass kicked.
You're not good.
Parathis!
Yeah. Definitely not ready for this. So what am I to do? If you want to so here what I'm gonna do, I'm going to leave this area for now because I have to get stronger in order to defeat him. There's no way I can defeat him now, and I don't want to take the easy way out. So I'm sorry that I didn't kill the man in this video, but I assure you I will come back. When I get stronger, I will kill him. Thank you for watching.